Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I promised you last time we would be doing, we got another one! I promised you last time, that we would be doing some stuff over here, and I have to apologize, we won't be doing this. I'm gonna go completely in on quality. Because I'm gonna do all of the quality stuff here. So we're gonna have to move to another island. Well, we can use that one up there. The idea is really simple. The plan is we are going to be using, so my idea is just, because we only need legendary productivity 3s, which are quite a challenge. And, everything is sort of free here, so, you know, we may as well. But more importantly, what I thought about doing while I'm up here is I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm just gonna go around finding the centers and deleting these first, so that I can immediately place my own, you know, at the very beginning, and that I don't have to, randomly find out later that my bots exploded because oopsie daisies. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. I don't know, quality is one of those things where I think it's a really cool addition. It's just that actually, like, getting into quality, like, starting from no quality and getting quality just seems like an ordeal. Like, you know, a massive side quest, which, if we want maximum efficiency, which very clearly, you know, I do, it's something you'll have to do, but, like, good luck doing it. It's gonna take quite a bit of time. Wait, what? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, now that we place the ones on the edge... Oops. Yeah, you know how it already goes. We'll do this, then we'll, place the roboports, and then... There we go. So one roboport over here. Another roboport can be... Yeah, down here. However, then we need another one over here. Okay. Oh my, why? That's not fun, is it? Wait a minute right now. Okay, so if I go and place this over here... Huh. Well... I give up. Shit. Whatever. I like how, even without any power, they're still... like, coming over here, because these things have, like, a bit of, let's call it, vestigial power in them. You know, oh, now they are completely out of power, so... The bot network dissipated, so... we can temporarily fake the network back, so the bots still get sent out. So we put one of them up there. Yeah, one of them over here. Of course, the end goal of quality is, to, you know, have an infinite amount of quality 3 stuff, but, you know, that can wait for later, because, well, we need Not quality 3, sorry, like legendary quality stuff, but you know, that can wait for later. Okay, now all of this is getting power, so we have to kind of run around doing this until, yeah. Now the bots have power, so now we do the same thing we've done before, where you just kind of run around collecting as many of these as you can. Yeah, I don't know. I remember thinking about it, because if you look, to get a quality 3 module, we need, like, quality 2s, but we also need superconductors. And, so I was thinking, you know, there's no real easy way for me to get, like, tier 1, like, you know, to get all of those. But I can get tier 1s and tier 2s, like, built really easily. So why not just build a shitload of tier 2s, then use them to build, you know, tier 3s, and then, like, you know, recycle those tier 3s like we've been doing with tier 1s. It sounds like a better idea. Don't know, how much better of an idea it is, sadly. We'll find out, but, you know. I'm just doing this to help the bots, by the way. Oh. Where are you dying? Oh. Aha. Enable the roboports. Let's, fix the problem. Where's the foundation? You know, you only really hear about Foundation when you're either talking about, like, makeup, building a house, or Factorio. Those are the only contexts that I've, like, heard the term Foundation. And every single time, you know, it'll be dependent on it, where you hear it first. If you, like, use makeup a lot, that's what's gonna come to mind. If you play Factorio a lot, it's probably not gonna come to mind. I don't know. No. Come on. I've been thinking about doing a Fallout 4 thing, but, it's gonna be really directionless and stupid, so I decided on not doing that. Because I have, like, I have a Fallout 4 save file that I've been playing on for a while now. Like, and then I stopped doing it for, like, ages and ages and ages, and the whole reason for me stopping my sessions of playing the game was because what it turned into was, I shit you not, just kind of me running around the map hunting for power armor, and doing whatever side quest was required to get new pieces of power armor. Because the main game interested me so little that I instead, you know, went off and started searching for power armor. I don't know if you can tell, but that is like a pretty big indictment of the game. Where me, like, I can say I enjoy the game, an RPG no less, but I didn't enjoy the story. That's a pretty abysmal failure, Todd. Like, come on, man. Oh. Well. This is gonna be just about the fastest you've ever seen these build, then. 1.3 per second. This is gonna be really funny. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is just do some math, right? So So there are 10 of these, and each one of these require 4.33. That's 43 per second. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna only have, like, one of these as the output. There we go. It's fine. And for the inputs, we'll have to use, like, I'll use 2 of them just to be safe. I should've... I'm gonna delete all of this. You know, it is kind of funny watching, like, people try to... I don't want to use the term recycle, more like resuscitate the corpses of dead memes they were, you know, known for. It's, mildly funny to see, or, like, I don't know, there's, like... You know how the troll face came back because people thought it's kind of funny? In the same sort of light, people sometimes try to resuscitate, like, other stuff, and it's never funny. Like, I'm sorry, but the reason the troll face is, so incredibly hilarious is, kind of difficult to explain in many ways. It's just kinda... Like, it's one of those things where... You can't say the troll face isn't funny, but it's not funny because it's funny. It's funny because it's the it's the troll face. I know explaining that kind of makes me sound a little insane, but it's the truth. It's not funny, like, it's not actually funny. The point of the troll face isn't that the troll face itself is funny. It's all of the, like, connotations and other stupid shit that people have come up with, you know? It's seeing, like, the fucking, you know, it's difficult to describe. I remember there was, this is, like, ancient in, like, YouTuber time, but there was, like, there was this one post on, of all things, a Filthy Frank video, where some guy, as a joke, said, like, he was watching Filthy Frank, but when his, like, mother came, like, to the door, he quickly alt-tabbed to a porn tab because it's easier to explain. And I'm aware that that's meant as, like, a joke, like, haha, Frank. But I don't think I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea, honestly, considering Frank. For those who don't know, educate yourself on, like, older internet culture, I guess. I don't know what else to really say. Like, it's just stuff you need to know. And what I think is the funniest bit of all of that is just kind of how... it's such a... Frank was such a genius depiction of Poe's law. For those who don't know, Poe's law is the idea that nothing on the internet can truly be, like, left as a joke. Because no matter how obvious you make it that something is a joke, there will always be somebody who is, like, stupid enough to take whatever you've just said or done or made and take it seriously. And especially if they agree with you, right? Poe's law isn't like, oh, this person thinks my joke is for real and now they're mad at me. No, no, no. 99% of the time, from what I've seen, Poe's law is more like, I've made a joke, but the people who the joke is about haven't figured out the joke is on them. So they're dancing and clapping along, you know, that sort of stuff. And granted, it is funny. It is funny. I can't say it's not funny. But still. These are gonna work slower, but... One of these requires 1.73, one of these outputs 1.3. So actually, this ratio is gonna suck. Whatever. This ratio's gonna suck is something you hear both on Factorio and Twitter. Sorry, I meant, X, the everything app. Is every single logistics bot in use right now? Yes. SIF, drop the remaining Q1s. Drop some more of this stuff, because I'm gonna need it. And, head back to Vulcanus. We don't need to request this anymore. Instead, I want to request 10,000 logistics bots. Let's go to Vulcanus. How many of them are in the net? Only 7.2 thousand. Tisk tisk game. Not enough for me. Wait, I can do this. Think. Wait a minute. Okay, so what I can do is I can do this. Yeah, and then I can do this, and then I can have a bigger buffer. Okay. Yeah, we'll request, like, yeah, this thing's fucking slow, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Wait, how many of them even fit? How quickly are we gonna get them? Rocket capacity 50. We're gonna be a little bit fucked, but it's gonna be fine. So then what I'll do is I'll take these up here. I'll then remove you, because for some reason, the robots, even if you remove that, if they've already started sending stuff over there, they'll keep sending it. Definitely not a frustrating mechanic. Then we will do this. I mean, it's a frustrating mechanic, but I understand it's for the sake of, like, bot optimization, which is just something you have to deal with, you know? And now that we've done that, we're gonna have to go back and deconstruct this. We have 4 of these. But, I'm sadly gonna have to, like, you know, disassemble all of this. Actually, no, what am I doing? Disassemble it, like, by first copying it. And then disassembling it. Oh, yeah, because I will need those, belts. Okay, so. Now we may continue. If I may just really quickly throw, yeah, look at this, just random circuits. We can put those sort of to use, I guess. Okay. So I'm gonna really quickly place this down over here. I'm gonna put it, like, yeah, up here, sure, wherever. And I'm gonna first remove these two, so they stop. Then I'm gonna make all of these work on, 3s of those levels. Yeah, we still aren't building 3s, though. I'll have to fix that, but yeah. This being the science planet is quite good. Anyways, yeah, now that we've filled up all of that... Actually, one of these is 2.5. Yeah, we don't need them over here. One of these is 3.2. One of these is... Yeah, So we have no use for this, actually. So I'm just gonna disassemble all of the high-end ones we got. Such as you. And you. Now, granted, yeah, we won't have any use for that stuff over there, but it is what it is. So, now that that's done, I'm gonna put in... I'm not putting in the quality Actually, the quality module 2s would be of some use, because you can see we have a lot of these advanced circuits. There's... Oh, yeah, right, there's some blues I left in, like, a little corner chest, yeah. Actually, a lot of... We'll start disassembling all of the quality 2s, because that's gonna give us some help for this sort of stuff. Right, so we'll put this carriage over here. Let's just fill it up with this for now. Then I'm gonna just drop in all of this stuff on the belts, I guess. No, I do not want you to eat up that. Okay. Guess what I did again? You know it's some, like, real big brain stuff. Oh, yeah, right. I should not be eating up all of these. Yeah, instead I should be putting a lot of them in there. Along with the other stuff. Because holy shit, that's a lot of them. Same here. Though I won't be putting in all of them yet. No, I'll just put in a few. Because we still need to make, like, level 3s, you know? That's gonna take some time, but yeah. Let's see. So, in order to do that, we'll have to completely remove this design, like, up here somewhere. Maybe even like this. How many of these are there? 14. We'll get these many. This many. And we'll just be crafting a ton of them. You know what? I'm gonna try to craft those with, like, some semblance of quality. Just to see. It's gonna be like, yeah, the first cycle. It's fine. The ones being disassembled here aren't really gonna... Yeah, we'll stop that now. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So we'll have a lot of those to help. Then over here, I'm actually gonna, yeah, do this for one side. Then I'm gonna copy and paste this, like, over here. Remove you, place you back. Request the superconductors. Like 1,000 of them. Why am I stupid? Okay. And then I'll do the same thing I did over here. Let's take a bunch of these guys, place them on one side. Almost. Then we'll take a bunch of these guys and put them on the other side. Almost. There we go. This has already happened, obviously, like, by the time you're hearing about it, but, I have modified some of my YouTube thumbnails. The reason why is just for, like, some of the videos that are, like, the recent ones, the oldest potential Let's Play, the library size, and, like, the format war differences. That, like, those ones, because I thought to myself, maybe those videos just kind of underperformed due to the thumbnails, and that's probably, like, the big, real, true answer for why those videos came out the way they were. So, you know, as my as my channel wants more stuff, I've decided to maybe, you know, do that and see if, you know, if it helps. If it doesn't help, who gives a shit? But, like, I've had videos that had relatively few views kind of, like, pop off once I, you know, changed some stuff. We'll see. I don't know. Hell yeah. Nah. Oh, we are already getting a bunch of higher quality 3s. So how quality are the 3.2? That's like a rare one of these. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Well, I mean, that is kind of the trick. You just have to scale. Sif is still waiting on these guys. On the way, 900 more. Whatever. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah. We're gonna be doing a bit of math. So, in the best case scenario, we have 0.58 times 12. Right. No, times 10. Divided by 0.1, we could like run 58 of these, which means we'll add, because this is 24, we'll add like another section. Maybe this is a tiny bit, you know, overdone, but you're not my boss, okay? Look at this, man. Ooh la la. We're putting these in here immediately. We'll also remove that for now, and, yeah, this is gonna be all Quality Island. If for those who don't understand how this machine works, first of all, I'm gonna set up so it, crunches through higher quality stuff first. However, the general idea of the machine is that it'll... Oh, it needs me to... I'll do it, sure. So the general idea of the machine is, that, well, it does need to kind of maybe process these a little bit, but, How? Is the network broken again? No. How am I out of those? Fuck. Go to Fulgora. I don't care. Wait, I know how I'm out of them. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get these guys back. I thought I had a lot of them. I guess I should have requested more from the ship. How much do you need? Actually, no, yeah. I'll have to keep, like, 2 of these down here. That's annoying. Okay. We only need 15 more. Yeah. I'll fucking craft them while we wait. What do we need? We already have everything, so yeah. Oh, this is jammed again. Why? I'm gonna need some more electronic circuits of all things. Okay. Right. Why are you jammed? Okay, whatever happened has unjammed it. Okay, from all of the items I thought we would be missing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Output priority left. Remove some of this. It should all start functioning again soon. So for those who don't know what just happened, there's a reason why priority belts, like why priority splitters exist. The output was getting stuck because of the extra stuff coming in, so it could never properly get rid of the extra stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Oops. Okay, problem solved. Except I didn't add the splitters here, so, oops again. Mr. Freeman. Why does he talk like... I understand he's like an alien or something, but I've never followed, like, the, lore of Half-Life. To me, it's always just been, like, kinda funny. And I say that as somebody who's played a bit of one and a bit more of... Sorry, a bit of two and, sorry. A bit of two and a bit more of one. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos who's, enjoyed Half-Life, 1 more than Half-Life 2. I'm sorry? Okay, we're gonna have to add, like, a chest. Oh, and this has built a few of them. Actually, it would be nice if I would be able to store these guys somewhere for now. Well, we are getting there slowly. The issue is... Oh, the superconductors are gonna be really rare. How many do we need for one of them, even? Only one. Okay, makes more sense, I guess. Yeah. And there's no really good way of getting, like, rarer superconductors for, well, a very simple reason. If I may. If I want to make legendary superconductors, I need legendary holmium plates. We can get these. It's just hard, okay? It's, this is kind of easier. Oh, we got... I think we got one of those, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to kind of mostly focus on, better throughput, I guess. Space Item Ferry is over here. More like Space Item Fairy. Get it, Fairy. Peter Griffin. And of course I didn't remember to request any of those. Whatever. Drop them and head back, I guess. What else can I really do? But yeah, I have a feeling all of these guys are gonna be quite useful. Now let's go and deploy them. Because I don't think I have automatic... Yeah, I don't have automatic deployment. Why would I have automatic deployment? Who needs automatic I've been carrying all of these in my inventory for so fucking long and nothing's ever come of them. I'm gonna get rid of them soon. But first... There we go. They can immediately get rid of all of that stuff. Actually, would it not be faster to, Well, it helped a little bit, but, like, they're still in there. Oh, of course, I got rid of my roboports. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna go and, I hope this is faster. Maybe a combination of those two things. I don't even know, man. I have to get rid of 10,000 robots. The other day, I was writing a script for a video, which I have to still, like, touch up the script a little bit, where the idea was to make a video, because it's gonna make thematic sense, just a bit about the channel's history. Don't be afraid, I'm not leaving, but it's kind of for a special occasion, I guess. Special for me, I guess. And I thought it would be kind of appropriate, but it is what it is. I'll see. Okay, this is going much better. My main issue with all of that kind of just is that it is, Oh, I'm gonna have to... Well, first of all, while I'm here, okay, and the quality, like, the level 2... Huh. I use the level 2 quality 2s in these guys, to help me get some... quality upcycling starting early. There's a lot of quality 2s in here. Hopefully it helps. Hasn't really helped much. Yeah. Well, it's gonna happen eventually. But yeah, we'll have to go back. We'll have to see what I can do. Because, the copper is stuck. There's too much copper everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this down here. Why not? So one of these guys, who is only pulling in copper... God. Request 200. It's still not working. Okay, there we go. So, one of these is working at like 7.5. The other guy's gonna work at 5.2 the moment it's connected. So, sure. Doing it this way should be helping me. Where? Okay. Okay, buddy, okay. Well, the bots are on their way. Not sure I can tell from all the fucking swarming going around everywhere, but okay. How's a power plant? At full capacity, as always, except when it starts to do the storms. But yeah, finally, the bots are here, and, sadly, this is, a very large amount of copper to process. I'm gonna have to somehow move this to another part of the factory. I'm gonna do a bit of spaghetti primes. Oh, we don't even have enough. Okay. Well, I put a bunch of these things here. I'm gonna send these back to wherever the fuck. I don't care. Then I'm gonna just put a bunch of these guys. No, kind of like this. Yeah, but then I'll also, put them, like, okay, well, I'll move that guy by 1. So that I can have, like, this. Okay. This is great because, I still can't build these at speed. However, these guys are finally being able to kind of throughput stuff, which is nice. This is... We're making more 3s. Ooh. Incredible. If only these... Okay, the yellow ones are the ones we... Look at the speed of them. Gleba has combusted! Oh, what's... Do I want to look at Gleba? Okay, none of these seem particularly fun. I guess we can do some of these guys. Only 128k. What's happened? Full on carbon. GTS. What's happening over here? Oh, I don't even know. Why is this so much? Huh? What's happening here? So many of these eggs rotted away? I don't even know. Okay, so how is the stuff up here going? Ooh! Hold on a moment. So these guys are 3.8 and these ones are 4. Ooh. And then which one do I boost? I'm gonna boost these guys because they're already, you know, the most active. And we got another one. One of these is 5, this one is 4. So, there we go. That's another one. Oh, that already crafted another level 3 and disassembled it. Okay. Whatever. We recycle them so there's a chance for us to get a higher quality one than the one we already have. Oh. Hey guys, I love exploding! Boom. Average Factorio bot. And Biter if you're playing Rampant, but I'm not. It is kind of funny, there are two types of Factorio mods, I'm gonna call them horizontal and vertical ones. Horizontal mods try to take what's already there and make it harder. The simplest one is to, like, make the bugs angrier per capita. And then you also have, like the polar opposite, which is Pyanodons, which, does, in fact, remove the bugs, but adds, enough complexity to where you kind of wish the bugs were back, but not at the same time as Pyanodon, because, Pyanodon with bugs sounds like the worst thing that could happen. And it can happen. But, it is recommended you don't do that. I like how logistics is just 9999. I assume the number can go higher. Yeah, we're just slowly... Yeah, whatever. Head back to Fulgora. So how's this going? These guys are starved because these guys are... Yeah. So these guys aren't doing as much as they can because these guys aren't doing as much as they can. But, over here, this is still really filling up, so... This is actually working maybe a little bit slower than we'd want. Which makes me think... this is gonna maybe lower the yields of this one in particular. Wait, actually, ooh. But... we can copy this down here. We're out of bulk inserters again. I'm gonna fucking go, like, jongler mode, come on. Well, granted, we also can't make a fucking rail car. Whatever. Just fucking... Come play Factorio, it's fun, he said. You'll have a lot of fun figuring out all of the little puzzles, he said. It's just endless pain. I'll have to put a... Well, for now, these guys are gonna go in. Did that immediately process another level 3 one? Yeah, sure, whatever. So one of these is 3.2, one of these is also 3.2. This one has quality plus 14.4, this one has plus 17, then plus 16 for all of them, except this one, which in this case has 16.8, and this one has 18.6, so incremental upgrades, yay! However, this will double how quickly we, like, crunch through these guys, so looking at it that way, we are at least a little bit in the money, I guess. We'll see. Hey, we're getting even more level 3s. That's nice. Level 3 3s, I guess. Level 4 3s. Level 5... I don't even... What are we stuck on? Okay. Everything is going fine. Or I just look back and I'm thinking, you know, it's just immediate Vietnam War flashbacks. You are not going to do this to me, game. And I will now turn this into a real base. Which is definitely not a way of me trying to get rid of all the concrete I have. I will now make it a real base of concrete. Something I never do. There you go, game. You look at what you've made me do. I'm painting the entire fucking island. You know the funniest part? We still have bots that aren't, like, bothered by this. Now, at least. Because look at all this, man. Okay, that's one island. We should have, like, a fatter brush. You know, Oh, now it's too much for all the bots. Well, you know what? I don't care. Use up all of the concrete. Doesn't matter. You know what? No. Fuck it. Just... Uninhabited island? Okay, maybe not that one. The fucking... Old base? Yeah, sure, why not? This, well, again, everything deserves to be paved over in concrete. This is the American way of building stuff, I guess. Including this. It is funny watching all the bots activate, though. Yeah, though they are really fast at paving-ish. Yeah, look, they've already... Ooh, this is actually a nice speed boost, but, you know. Now the bots are going pretty much, you know, everywhere. Just kind of paving the stuff. Aw, this island is kind of sad. Well, we don't even have full roboport coverage, so I won't pave it, but yeah. That should fix our worries about having too much. Yeah. You know, the other minute, I saw something kind of funny that I want to share. There's a sort of online meme based on a true story, TM, about Norwegian cooking. The joke being, the reality being that Norwegian cooking kinda sucks. So, you know, the joke is, generally speaking, by the way, I want to have like a... Actually, you know what? No, from this moment onwards, everything except level, like, legendary is gonna go in over there. Keep in mind, as you've probably been able to figure out, this is processing a level 2, but when this comes out... Oh, it's still a level 2, so that kind of kills what I was going to say. Let me try that again. As this processes this level 2, it's still a level 2. Let me try again. As this processes a level 2... This is gonna be a meme, isn't it? Okay. Now it's straight up making fun of me. Okay, but as you can probably tell, the point of this is that, when one of these guys will, like, go through a level 2... I mean, this one is doing normal ones, right? But, when these guys do it, eventually, one of the things that they'll use is gonna be a level 2. I guess a level 3. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. I will try to, yeah. Yeah, it is relatively uncommon, but it can happen. That's kind of why this has the best, modules in it so far. The idea is to, have, like, the best modules here, so that when it goes down and continues, we have, like, the best stuff we can have, you know? There are enough... Wait, is there a... I'm just gonna copy and paste this a few times over here. Man, okay. Yeah, the issue is, the bots can't keep up. This is the issue we're having. We'll just do it like, this, I guess, and then... How the fuck do I even do this? Okay. Connect to, like, up there. There is something kind of fun about how absolutely dense all of this is, especially when, like, look at all of these bots. If we check a power network, yeah. Last 10 minutes, ooh. Look at these spikes. Well, those are just actually the accumulators and lightning rods. That doesn't really matter, but still. Everything is working as intended. Sort of. What am I gonna do with, like, this and... Well, hmm. Now, actually, hold on a minute. Put one of... Nah, I'm just gonna put them back in. I know they're not gonna be able to use them. I just can't be asked. Now, yeah. We're just sitting here and waiting. That is the issue with quality. This is not a thing you really main as much as a thing you just AFK for, you know, waiting. Oh, wait, I see the problem. How much foundation is even in the network? Yeah, as you can see, the problem is there are so many, so many of the, bots flying now that they can't recharge in time. And when the bots can't recharge in time, they take turns, which means, as you can see, oops, the bots are gonna have to, like, wait for the other bots. Yeah, I don't care if there's missing construction materials, it's fine. This is a lot faster now, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is kind of getting bad here, by the way. Just wanted you to know. I think, yeah. We may be... I actually don't even know. Is there enough supply? Is there too little supply? I can't tell. Because so few bots are actually delivering the things they need to deliver. That's an infusion. That should help. However, this is still making more than enough. Let me see. Which one of you? I think it was that one. This one has made a high-end one as well, because there's a tier 4 there. Now, this one is 4.7% quality. This one is going in here, so now this one is 15.9, that one is 17. But that's only because... Oh. There we go. Then we'll just continue to, you know, like, upcycle them, I think is the term. I don't know. All I know is that yeah, look, there's a bunch of level 1s coming in. That's a basic level 1. We'll do the same here. This is doing level 2s now. And from a... So, guys, we have a new legendary module. We'll put one of these, I guess, into here. And I'll move you over there. But yeah, as you can see, this is processing normal ones, and we got some non-normal things. Isn't that kind of a little bit crazy? A little bit wacky? Which one of you was it? It was a tier 3 that made a... Dude, hell yeah. Man. Maybe this was a little bit too much. But I'm fine with it. You in here? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of micromanaging on my part. I am actually gonna, like, then maybe do it like this. No, I'll do it... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have, like, this, and then I'm gonna have the auto priority right to be for, Uh, just like, yeah. Yeah, I'll move it down here. Kind of like this. So that should help me. And then we'll have, yeah, something like this. Oh, I just removed a bit of concrete. Concrete. I don't know why that is particularly and only funny to me, but it is what it is. Okay, so now this should be AFKable. Unless two of those guys just happen to appear. Go in there. Yeah. I mean, what is there to say? There's a ton of that to deal with. There's a ton of waiting to do. When this guy is done, I sure as hell hope it makes another, like, few legendary ones, but we'll see. It only needs one rare superconductor, which are, yeah, insanely rare to get, but maybe eventually we'll get them. Ah, speak of the devil. There's... Legendary, come on, be legendary. Oh, this has already made one of these. Well, I'm not touching this now that it's working. I will, however... Let's see. Yeah. Replacing you. Putting you in there. Aw, it's just a basic 3. What a shame. But yeah, we can now replace these guys, and then we can, I guess, also replace those guys. So these 3.2s can, again, be relegated to being in there. And these guys, yeah, why not? Wait, actually, no, it's better served in there. Yeah, why not? Same here. It is nice for getting, like, rare ones at a, not terrible pace, I guess? Like, and obviously, as the quality slowly begins to tick up, we are gonna be getting more and more, you know, of the high-quality variety. Yeah, we can see over here, shit's already kind of hitting the fan again. With the bots, I'm gonna have to do this again. There we go. And then I'm gonna, like, have to... How do you even... Yeah, sure, why not? That for once, this is what I want. Okay. Ta-da! We are basically just gonna have to leave this thing be for a while. Sadly for me, Come here. Come here, buddy. You're, gonna find a much nicer home in there. And in here as well, I guess. Yeah. If you can't tell, this is really tedious. Like, really tedious. So I don't know what I'll even do. see you in the next episode, I guess, when we continue doing whatever. Why are you over here? You're supposed to be down there. It would seem these guys are charging. It would seem they're not charging fast enough. Oops. I'll see you next time when... hopefully these guys work at a bit of a faster pace than they're working at the moment. But hey, it is what it is. What can you really do? This one having like 20% and, yeah, so much quality. So much quality, yeah. 20% for these two. Does that mean there's like a 20% chance it upcycles? I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you next time. This video's dragged on for long enough. And once that video comes out, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to focus on this. I want to work on Gleba. I haven't even been working on this stuff because I figured, you know, I want to do the Shattered Planet stuff, but for that I kind of need high quality stuff. We'll see. Actually, no, just like, as somebody who's, like, against gambling, I have to say, I need to see what this one turns into. To be clear, this isn't really gambling because you always gain stuff. It's not like you're really, like, net losing stuff, you know? Oh, it was just a normal one. I mean, you technically are, as it gets reprocessed, but, you know, whatever. The idea is, with this, you kind of get the high-quality stuff, and then you can, grind, quote-unquote, with, because one of these guys is plus 6.2, so you can imagine if there's 4 of them in, like, an assembler 3, 6.2 times 4, that's almost 25%, which, that will be quite nice. We only have 1 of them, and I may start doing stuff when I have 4, we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, where I do this but more, I guess. Bye-bye.